What is going on, everyone? I hope you all are having a great day. Today is a special day. I'm finally going to be putting the coilovers on the Subaru. If you know me, you know I've been waiting to do this for months now, but we can finally do it. So let's get started with the process. First, I would like to thank Ostar Motorsports. This is the shirt that I'm wearing. They sent me this shirt with my coilovers. They gave me a great deal on these coilovers, and I said I would shout them out in my video. They also gave me this sweet shirt. It has their logo right here. It has two logos on the sleeves, and it also has a logo on the back. It looks really legit, and I cannot wait to get these coilovers on. And I will put the link to their website in the description. Alright, I got the coilovers in the garage. Now it is time to jack up the car. Now that I have my lugs all broken and loose, I can jack up the car. Fronts were easier to do than the backs, so we're going to start with the fronts, and we're going to start by taking this front wheel off, and then we're going to have to undo some bolts and unplug your brake line. Alright, so we had to unclip this one, which was to our brake line, and then we took out these two bolts right here, and then now we're just going to go under the hood. Oh yeah, also we unclipped this. This was in here. We unclipped that, and now we're going to go under the hood and unbolt the three on the top hat, and then this will should come right out. Alright, we got some success. We have the front left strut out. So let's put the coilover in. Alright, so we got front left right here. So let's take this one. So now we're pretty much going to work backwards. I'm going to push this through to the engine bay. And then I'm going to try to get a nut on one of these to hold it, and then put the rest together. Alright, so we got the other front one in. We decided not to film it because it took forever, and we were just trying to get the process down. So we got the brake line unclipped, then we are gonna unbolt these two bolts right here, and then it'll literally just fall out once you do the three on the top hat. So I was trying to get the bolts off of the strut, and I broke my breaker bar, as a lot of you guys have done because I've seen the videos. So I ended up just spraying WD-40 on it, waited like 5 minutes, and then it came off with a freaking rinse. Alright guys, as you can tell, I am in different clothes. That is because it is now the next day. I apologize for not being able to film the whole coilover install. We kind of ran into a couple things. First thing, I went to go take off the front right strut and my breaker bar, the end of my breaker bar literally snapped in half. So I had to throw that one away. I went to go buy a new one. Got back home and it was a 1/2 inch drive, so today I just went and got a 1/2 inch to 3/8 inch adapter, so now I'll be able to take off my lug nuts really easy. I do have the coils on and they're pretty much perfect. I gotta adjust the back right one about 1/4 of an inch and then it will be to my liking, and then I'll have to go get an alignment. The second thing that happened was, so after I snapped my breaker bar, we sprayed WD-40 on the nuts and then we were able to get it off with a wrench, but we were trying to jack up the control arm and we freaking knocked the axle from the transmission, so transmission or gear fluid went everywhere, so I had to go buy that last night and then figure out how to put that on. For that, I just took off my intercooler and then I threw some gear fluid in there, and then now we're good on that. My check engine light comes on, of course, to make all this so much better. I went to go get that taken care of, and it is my vehicle speed sensor. So now I am going to jack up the car again, take all my wheels off, and make sure that all my sensors and stuff are plugged in. So that is an update, and once again I apologize for not having the whole install on video. We just ran into some stuff and I was just trying to get the job done. It took us over 6 hours. I do want to give a shout out to some of my friends. I'll have their Instagrams in the description. Shout out to Nick for helping me pretty much all day. Shout out to Johnny for letting me use his jack and jack stands. Shout out to Mitchell for being here too. He is helping me adjust the height of my coilovers, because if you have never tried to adjust the height, oh my god, it takes a long time, especially the backs, because you literally can only turn like maybe 1/2 inch, if that. So it takes a really long time to adjust the height, and then you gotta put the wheel back on, see if it's where you want it. If it's not, then you gotta take it off and then do it all over again. And also shout out to my girlfriend Lauren, because she was just sitting patiently the whole day and watching us get frustrated with the job. But we got it done, so now I'm going to jack up the car, check the sensors, see if I can fix that. Hopefully I can just plug it back in wherever it is. I gotta figure out where it is first. And then I'm gonna adjust the back right one, and then we'll be done. So let's do this. So this is the fitment we're working with right now, and it looks so good. Let's see. The front, I have it, there's 30 ways of dampening, like there's 30 notches, and I'm on 25, 30 being the stiffest. And you can like barely fit a finger up there, and I have not rubbed once, so that is awesome. Big shout out to BC Racing for making a great product. This is the backs. There's maybe about a finger gap, but they look amazing. Here's another angle from the back. They turned out really well. The fitment's pretty good. I just got to get an alignment. And then I gotta get this check engine light taken care of. So I have some things to do. For the past 30 minutes I've been looking for my lock for my lug nuts, and it's gone. I don't know how, but of course it disappears, so that just adds on to this whole situation. By this point I would just say take it to a shop, or at least know what you're doing before you do this job. I cannot believe all the bad things that have happened. I think I'm gonna have to go to the dealership and just see what they can do about the check engine light, because I am not going to be able to take my wheels off at this point. I don't know if I'm just going to end the video here, or if I do find the lock, I will just let you guys know.
The next day.
Alright guys, so it is now day 3, outfit number 3, as you can tell. And I looked for literally 2 hours last night up and down my garage, couldn't find my lock bolt. for my lug nuts. So I just go in and say, whatever, I guess I'll have to order another set. Thankfully I didn't, because my parents went to walk the dogs around the neighborhood and they found it in the street. I guess I left it on a wheel when I went to test drive it around the neighborhood last night, which I don't know how that's possible, but whatever, I'm just glad I got it. So now I'm getting dressed. I'm gonna go to the Subaru dealership. I'm gonna see if they can just flash something and get the code off. So that's gonna end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and again, I apologize for the coilover install fail. I think I'm gonna call this video coilover install fail because it was pretty much a fail. I'm pretty much gonna end up spending the same amount of money. If I have to spend money at the dealership, I'm gonna pretty much be spending the same amount of money that I would have if I just paid a shop to do it. So the moral of the story, at least get someone that knows what they're doing to install coilovers, because I literally had no clue. I was just watching a guy's YouTube video. I thought it was gonna be helpful. It was, but then I still messed up my car. So yeah, just figure out, make sure you do it right and know what you're doing. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.